Ninjas and dinosaurs, are you ready? Okay, here we go. Everybody's eyes should be on the stage. Remember, actors, if you're backstage, you are outside. Exactly right. Once upon a time, there were 3 dinosaurs. A papa dinosaur, a mama dinosaur, and some other dinosaur who happened to be visiting from Norway. One day, for no particular reason at all, the 3 dinosaurs made their beds and cooked up 3 delicious bowls of chocolate pudding at varying temperatures. Papa Dinosaur, they tasted the pudding and said, then Papa Dinosaur said, oh boy, it's finally time to go someplace else. And go someplace else. Mama Dinosaur said, she said, I sure hope no little innocent child comes into our unlocked house while we're gone.
Locked house while we're gone.
Yep, and the one from Norway said, that's exactly right. The 3 dinosaurs left their unlocked house and went to someplace else. And were definitely not hiding in the woods waiting for an unsuspecting kid to come by. Sure enough, 5 minutes later, a poorly supervised little girl named Goldilocks came traipsing along singing a happy song. Just then, the Papa Dinosaur said, "Gotcha!" And the little girl stopped and said, I'm pretty sure that was just the wind. The loud noise was immediately followed by another loud noise, which was Mama Dinosaur saying, be patient, Papa Dinosaur. The little girl stopped and said, I think that was a falling rock. Then the 3rd dinosaur said, and the little girl said, I bet that was a squirrel. Either way, Goldilocks was not the type of little girl who listened to anyone or anything, especially warnings of the dangers of the forest. Just then, 2 ninjas jumped out of the woods. They said, warning, danger!
Warning, danger!
Never barge into somebody's house!
Don't barge into somebody's house!
But Goldilocks was not listening. She plugged her ears and sang. When she saw the enormous house, she barged right in. Inside, Goldilocks immediately smelled 3 bowls of delicious chocolate pudding. She said, that smells fantastic. No, really loud, she said it. Then she noticed they were at the very top of a tall counter. The ninja said, don't go up there, you could fall. Ninja. But Goldilocks wasn't listening. She sang. She got a ladder and climbed to the top of the counter. When she got there, she was face to face with 3 gigantic bowls of chocolate pudding. She went to the first bowl of pudding. It was hot. The ninja said,
Don't eat that. It's too hot. It'll burn our tongue.
but Goldilocks didn't care. She gobbled it all up. Yum, 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 yum. Then she went to the second giant bowl of pudding. The ninja said,
Don't eat that. You'll get a brain freeze.
yeah, it's too cold. You get a brain freeze. But Goldilocks gobbled it all up. When she got to the 3rd bowl of chocolate pudding, she was already full, but she didn't care. The ninjas jumped in front of her and said,
Don't eat that. You'll get a tummy.
yep. But Goldilocks didn't listen. She gobbled up the third bowl of pudding. Pretty soon, Goldilocks put her hands on her tummy and said, "I have a tummy ache." She decided she better lie down. So she, just a second. Oh yeah, and the ninja said, "Told ya." Sorry about that, guys. I missed my note. Just then, she went in to take a little nap in the dinosaur's big bedroom. Just then, she heard a noise. It was Papa Dinosaur, and he said, "Just a few minutes and she'll be asleep." Mama Dinosaur said, and the little Norwegian dinosaur said, "Chocolate-filled yummy bonbon girls."
Chocolate-filled yummy bonbon girls.
Mm-hmm, yep. Even a little girl who never listens to anyone or anything had to hear that. Goldilocks took a minute. She sat up. She scratched her head. And she stopped for a moment, which was longer than Goldilocks was used to stopping and thinking about anything. She said, "Hey! Do you remember? This isn't a
Bear house. This is the dinosaur house."
The ninja said, "Quick, run out the back door!" And she was gone. Just then, the dinosaurs came running in. The papa said, "No!" The mama said, "Charge!"
Charge.
The one from Norway said, "Chewy, chewy, bonbon time."
Chewy, chewy, bonbon time.
Yep, but they were too late. Goldilocks had gone. Just then, the two ninjas said,
Yummy. Yummy dinosaur.
the dinosaurs screamed and ran out the back door after Goldilocks. And the ninjas lived hungrily ever after. The end. Now, in theater, we always have critics, and we always want to give our feedback. But in our camp, we call them favorites. And because we have so many plays today, I'm only going to do 3 favorites for each play. But this group of kids has been so awesome and supportive of each other. There's a sea of hands up every time I ask for favorites. So, we'll just do 3 today, okay? So,
My favorite one was Goldilocks when she sleeps and then said, "Wait a second." And then I love the part where she runs out the back door.
when she scratched her head and said, "Wait a second," and she thought for a second and then bolted out the back door. Yep, Sky.
I like the part when the dinosaur that happens to be
From Norway.
said, "Yummy chewy bonbon."
Yummy chewy bonbon time. Yeah, I like that part too. Isabel.
Wait.
Joya. Sorry.
I like it whenever the ninjas or someone warns her, she does the honk.
La 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 la. Goldilocks wasn't listening. Now, we talked about being good audience members and how it's nice to applaud at the end of the show like we did. We also talked about how there's all kinds of different applause for different occasions, many of which you will hear today. The applause that these guys have chosen today was created by a drama camp person a couple years ago, and it has become very popular at drama camp. So, they chose that they would like to have mosquito applause today, so let's show our parents how to do it, and they can join in. Here we go. The next play is The Three Bored Kids and the Cool Magician.